Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brutal Mode Vintage Story. I believe we're live. Yes, we are. Let me just set up my phone because I lack a second monitor still, like an absolute. I actually have a second monitor, but I can't hook it up because it's really old. But yes, welcome back to Brutal Mode Vintage Story. At least that's what I'm calling it now, because it's been awful, and all the changes are listed in the description if you're interested in seeing those. And honestly, if you want the mod I made, let me know. I can also, I guess, release that too, just to reduce the crop yields and also increase the nutrient uptake that they need. But today should be a lovely little stream because we're going to be working on... Oh, there's an airplane outside. Beautiful. But we're going to be working on the house. You know, we're going to turn this heap of junk into, you know, hopefully a proper little castle. Maybe. I really don't have a good vision of how we're going to do that, but, you know, I feel like that's part of the fun. It's just figuring it out. First things first, I think I'm going to need to quarry a good chunk of shale. Okay, I've got a spare pick. I'm going to save this for actual mining of copper because I feel like using a normal bismuth bronze pickaxe just to dig out a big area is a complete waste. So I will make myself 2 units. I'll do 3 units. Copper. Okay. Don't like that this is not full. Wonder what happened. Some bandages. Okay, I do have a touch of shale, but not as much as I would like. The amount of comments and suggestions I have received on the last stream were quite immense, and I think getting a chicken or some sort of livestock is a very, very smart idea, and something that we're gonna have to do in the near future here. Let me just give a quick gander at these. I know I probably did at the end of last stream, but it's good to remind myself how things are going. 58%. Okay, so these will make it, I think. These should be okay. These guys, actually, you know, it's still 29. That's fine. Growth speed 29 is usable. That is good. And over here, guess I shouldn't be running around in my full set of armor. Okay, those are almost done, and they're growing at 50%, which is nice. Good stuff. Oh, and you're done. What do we get? 2 turnips, 1 turnip seed. Just keep the dream going. I hear a goat. Where is that goat? Oh, there's one over there. Yeah, I gotta find a way of capturing those guys. I've never captured an animal in this game before, except for chickens. So I really don't know how much more difficult it's gonna be trying to finagle some animals into a pit. Both my doors are shut. That's good. I'm trying to scout to see if there's more animals. What's that? Is that a field mushroom? Don't mind if I do. Free food is free food. Although this seems incredibly sketchy. Okay. Flowering. It's also flowering. Man, the stream is so much brighter than my actual screen. Like, I cannot see, like, anything here. It's just a black void. And on my stream, I can see there's a block right there. That's crazy. And my gamma's max, too. Is that the Flint Master? It is. It's me. Yeah. How have you been, world? Feel like I haven't chatted. Well, actually, I chatted with you yesterday. But it feels like it's been a hot minute. So how have you been? Today's going to be a fun one. We're going to be working on the house. So hopefully we're... Oh, I'm out of food? Ugh, I'm always out of food. What else is new? Yeah. Oh my goodness, the symbol's back. It had the symbol next to your thing there. Hyped to play D&D with you again. I'm also very hyped for that, not gonna lie. Can't wait for my character to kick the can. I mean, what? What? No. Surely not. Okay, this is done now. Beautiful. I think that's probably the first time we actually haven't missed it doing its thing. Like, I can't see anything here. Where are my tongs at? Okay, we need a pickaxe. Yeah, shocked face? Yeah. Really. Prospecting pick. Falx. How's my Falx doing? I mean, it's getting there, but I don't know. I feel like at that... Did this harden? Ugh. Okay, hopefully this... Oh, it contains molten copper. Okay, nice. That hardens quick. Okay, good. Slap that back on there. We kind of wasted that, so I'm just gonna... I don't think I'll be able to cook another ingot. I'll try, though. You never know. Okay. So, yeah, I want to leave these here right now because I don't actually have a good spot to put them. We're going to need to expand the cellar. We're going to need to fix up this whole chunk. How many shale stones do we have? Not many at all. Not many at all. I'm going to eat some chocolate. Because it was Easter, and I got my Easter chocolates with me. This actually might make it. When does this melt at? 107. Okay, it's at its liquefying point. Oh, snap. We might get a spare. Oh, amazing. Awesome. Okay. Your pickle jar has been flipped, by the way. Oh, sick. How are they looking? Are they looking fermented yet? They looking mighty dubious? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping you look at those and go, oh my goodness, I don't know if you should be eating these. They don't look safe. That's how it should be going. Man, I've got like no food. I'm gonna wake up starving. I don't want to cook any of these. I mean, I guess I can eat that field mushroom. But... Oh, no damage. Oh, okay, now we're taking damage. Let me eat that. Make it through the night. No major changes. Fennel and onions looking a little more pickly. That's good. Honestly, that's great. Okay. So, kind of got to eat this fat. And then I need to run away to a land far, far away to get some food. Because I don't want to... Apparently, I can over-farm or over-hunt. So, something I need to be mindful of, I suppose. Man, it is pitch black out here for me. I'm scared to mess with my monitor settings. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we'll just have to brave the darkness, I guess, and head towards the sun. Okay. Honestly, I was gonna say a bear would be fine, but I don't want to encounter a bear. Speaking of which, I should probably have my armor at least at the ready, and the shield as well. Okay. Where is the best place to hunt that is close but far from my house? And I'm thinking that side of the ridge should be good. But I guess only time will tell. And we're starving. Great. You know, I thought I was, like, ending the streams with, like, food left over. You know, so I wouldn't be having to do this. I mean, I might actually have to just bail. Head home and cook something, like, small. I don't want to take that chicken out because he might be, like, one of my farmable guys. Oh, I might have to dig into my rations. Please yield 1. Okay, good. Okay, we'll fend off the hunger for a minute. Nada. Oh. Nothing. Dang. Blackguard doing me dirty. Oh, doing me really dirty. Really? 2 berry bushes and I ruined all of the meat, or the fruit from it? Dang. Okay, let's go this way. Could always eat a bunch of cattail roots. Oh, 2 chickens, eh? Push them back that way. Some peat here. Oh, another chicken. That one I will take out. Because I don't need 4 chickens, I just need 2. Right. So I was going to say the extra feathers are really nice, but, you know, since I'm buying all of my arrows, I actually don't really care. Okay, there's a fox there. Did I get him? Okay, now I got him. Good. Man, that bow, I mean, I keep saying it. My goodness, it's a game changer. Makes hunting so much more easy. Some of that. Man, did I mess something with the sound? Oh, my music volume is a little low. Okay. And no, there is no music playing right now, so me and you both can't hear it. It's alright. Now, I'm again about to start starving. But maybe, just maybe. Oh my goodness, what's that? What is that? Is that sulfur? Oh, I guess I can't reach it. Sulfur? Oh, neat. Okay. Very fun. Honestly, I don't think I can keep pushing this way. Like, I gotta go home and just cook. Because otherwise I'm gonna die. And dying of starvation in the game that I was like, man, it's not hard to starve, would be quite embarrassing. Career ending, almost. So, I'm gonna not do that. Honestly, maybe I should grab a cattail or 2. You never know. I also just need these for bandages anyway. So, it works out. Can I dig those with my hand? Okay, good. Yeah. Good stuff. 4 cattail roots is not a lot of food, but better than nothing. Something to tide me over. Healthy, mature. But they're not ripe. Oh, those ones are ripe. And this game just hates giving me anything good. Where's that wolf at? I heard him over there. Okay. Come back for him after. This is a building stream, I swear. Okay, eat the fennel. That must be tasty. Hold the shield. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, world! If you're there, you're probably making tea. How was your day? What'd you do? It's quite sunny out. Did you get outside? It's quite lovely. Yeah, it's been like actually horrible weather. Well, actually, I guess it's been very swingy weather where I'm at. But the last few days have been quite spectacular. Like 20 degrees Celsius. Which is pretty warm for... I don't know. It's a change of pace, which is good. Now, not outlandishly warm, but... Okay. Bushmeat first? Nah, chicken, because that'll actually fill me up. Alright. Please cook in a reasonable amount of time. I'll make some bandages as well. Slap those in there. Oh, there's feathers in that chest. I don't think I only have one feather. Oh, there we are. Nice. Man, it's so unorganized down here. Right. So, the poll, I'm going to officially close it today. But it looks like the winner, last I checked, unless people have... Do a flip! Oh my goodness, Jonah? Is that you? It's been a hot minute since I've chatted with you. If you're who I think you are. There's probably a big possibility that you're not who I think you are. Yes, Queen? Oh, my homie. Man, I wish I could do a flip. Here, let me jump off my house. Maybe that'll suffice. Ugh. There, oh geez, that took a lot of fall damage. Okay, hope that was worth it for you. My goodness, how have you been? What's new? Beautiful. You've been, I'm doing well. Working at, oh, nice. An LCC. Very fun. My goodness, I got a new computer. I feel like talking to you about computer stuff is the norm. It was a pre-built. Jonah, it was a pre-built. I'm sorry. I feel like I've failed the world by getting a pre-built. I do love computers. So hear me out. It was like a $4,000 pre-built, but I got it 50% off. And a little more than that, actually. It's actually more like a $5,000 computer. But it's got an RTX 5070 Ti in it. And 32 gigs of RAM, which is meh. It's got an i9 something. Steel? Okay, good. Good. As long as you're happy. That's crazy? Okay, good. I'm glad that you are on my side. I mean, you have the super computer laptop. So, I think I've talked about your laptop on streams before. Just, like, hyping it up. How much RAM did it have again? Was it 64 or was it more than that? I feel like it's more than that. 128 gigabytes of RAM on a laptop is criminal, to be honest. Okay, I need to get out of my house and go get food because I'm gonna start starving to death. Okay, let's use a band-aid to recover from my backflip. Have fun, dude. Off to eat dinner. Dude, thanks for checking in. It was great seeing you. I'll try and message you on Discord because it's been a hot minute since I've chatted with you. But no, thank you for stopping by, and do enjoy your dinner. Okay. Dude, let's go hunt something. I have another band-aid. Thanks, Jonah, for breaking my legs. Okay, where in the world can I go? This way would probably be the best. Honestly, I am so sorry, the person who's been commenting saying I need to save the animals. I am not in a good position right now to be saving the animals. I will save the chickens. That's the best I can do. And those are probably not the greatest for, you know, emergency reserve food, but it's all I can do. What's that? Is that a drifter? Oh, it's a bunny. Okay. He was quick. I was worried. Deer! And a goat. Oh my goodness, this is animal paradise over here. So I think, first of all, that bunny needs to go. Where is he? Is he coming to get me? He is. I don't have my armor on. Oh, okay, wait, that's pretty chill. He was not so bad. I don't have a knife, though, which is problematic. Dude, there is a guy in my chat who chats all the time. He's great, okay? Or I guess, I don't even know if it's he. They're great. And they're never in my streams. But they watch through them and comment on every little question that I ask. So if you're listening, and I know you will be listening, I want you to be in one of my streams so badly. You have no idea. So I hope that one day you will be here live in the chat. Because that would mean the world. 10 meat. Amazing. That's great. Okay. Some bones. I don't know if I should be going for that other goat. Is that a bunny? Can I farm bunnies? Is that a thing I can do? That's my question for you. Sick. My, I guess it still has a lot of durability, but my brain's saying that it's running out. So, we will have to see how long this recurve bow actually lasts, because it's expensive to get a new one. And I am a blackguard, so I can't craft one even. Okay, anything up here? Nothing but starvation. Let me eat this piece of fat. Take these off. Take the edge off of my starvation. Hey, sorry, I've been back just making dinner. Oh, so valid. You missed Jonah. Jonah was here. Also, I asked how your day was and if you got out into the sun at all. Because it's very sunny where we are right now. Okay, Mr. Goat. I think I will let you... I don't know if I want to let it live. It's far enough away. I'm not going to be able to farm this guy. But, you know, I'll leave him because... You know, maybe they'll duplicate into more goats. Okay. Up we go. Up and over. Oh, baby deer. Now that... Okay, there's a goat here, too. And a big deer. Okay. Two shots. Okay. Gotta count. Count every shot because these arrows are expensive. Did that arrow break? Oh, hi. Ooh, run away. Okay. I don't feel bad if I get hit now because... Hey! That's a lot of damage still. Is my wood armor doing its job? Probably not. Okay, well, we lost an arrow on that too, and a chunk of health. Saw a bit of sun, mostly working though. Vacuumed out my car, so suppose I was outdoors. Yeah, that counts. Vacuuming your car. It's like a top tier outdoor activity. Oh, 2 pieces of fat. I will eat one of these. Okay, good amount of meat. If there's another deer, I think I'll go for it, but some fennel over there that I can grab too. I'll grab that. Man, you know, there's been all this talk about bodies of water and, you know, fishing to a bigger extent. I have not seen like a single body of water with more than a fish. And they're like, don't overfish. So like, don't fish at all. Could take those foxes out. I really don't care too much for them being around. But they're not really worth my chance of breaking the arrows. So I will not. That chicken though, that's just free arrows. Ugh. I'll let him be. Still got 41 arrows. Again, the mileage I'm getting out of these arrows is incredible. Okay, let me munch on some fennel, because I'm not going to use it for fishing anyway. And it's actually such a good thing. If y'all are listening and you have not tried fennel before, you should seriously try fennel. I never knew I could be such a big fan of something that's like a vegetable. It's actually amazing. Okay. Back we go. I think I'm 1 flax away from another basket, which would be great. Let's do this. Oh, okay. 3's fine. You know, we've got the farmland for it now, so I don't feel bad just breaking all these crops. To me, overfishing implies fish actually reproduce, so maybe it's possible to farm them. I'm curious if there's a population cap based on the size of the water. Yeah, maybe. But, like, I don't know, the clips they were showing, and I get maybe that they want to show off, like, oh, look how many fishies there are. But, I don't know, the clips I was seeing, it was like, there's a lot of fish, and there's a lot of different types of fish. So, okay, you're gonna come fight me, I'm sure. Go get my arrows back. Coming to get me? Eat this. Now, what I just did there was not a very smart move, but I did throw my flax on the ground, or my falx on the ground to pick up some berries. So if I got jumped, you know, it wouldn't have been the prettiest situation. Where did he go? Oh well, I got 16 hours left on this. Spelt, rye, fennel. Okay, I can't grab that right now. I feel like he probably ran this way. Into this cave, maybe? Man, that'll never get old. Okay. Hello, goat. Are you gonna fight me? I didn't even attack you. Oh man, I should trap him. He's so close to my house. It's very tempting. Oh, there's 2, but they both have horns. Are you, I don't know what... You're a guy. It's an Ewu? E-W-E? And the one over here is a... Also horns. It looks the exact same. Okay, well, I'll have to deal with that later, because right now I'm starving to death. But I'll scare you even closer to my... Really? Really? Playing that game? I don't want to fight you. I didn't want this. But I'm too scared to get booped right now. Goat pet cheese arc? Yeah, I know. And then the goat decided that, nah, didn't want to be my friend. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay. Down we go. And it's time for hearty meat stew. Okay, 5 leftover meat. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alas, I know, there's one more, but they're too scary right now. Like, maybe if I had plate mail, I could play a little more up in their face and be like, yeah, just whatever, hit me. But, nah, when my armor is as unreliable as some logs, you know, I can't really be taking those chances. I'll top it off, though. Very easy to repair, so that's, like, the only good thing. Okay, that will cook, no problem. There's actually some more items I need to put away down here. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna just check to make sure I don't have an extra flax lying around, because an inventory upgrade right now would be amazing. Nah, okay. Alright. Back to the farm. This is good on everything but N. And all of these are N except for the flax. Which is K. Hang on, is... Oh, I see. K and K again, that's good. And then the rest is N, so that's like mostly over here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. We expand into the mega farm. This is good. Very good. And I'll just quickly check on this, because if the cabbage has grown, I'll have to do some quick math. Okay, no, it's... I'm thinking if we have enough time to grow another batch of cabbage, but I actually don't know what temperature it's rated for. 7 of 8. Hey, you know, the parsnips didn't actually sap that much out of the ground, so those are a good crop. And they also taste very good. I know. What is it with these tasty crops being so easy to grow? Oh, that's still got a little ways. Okay. I'll eat this last piece of fat. I don't care for taking damage. Do plants sap stuff differently? Yes, so they have different rates. I made them all worse, or I guess they take more nutrients, but they all do take different amounts. And I think they take it every time they hit a growth stage. So I don't know, there's probably... Maybe turnips are really bad for the ground, but who knows. Okay. Man, okay, now we're gonna have food, which means we can make our pickaxe and go get a ton of shale and, like, fancify our location, which would be phenomenal. Okay. Yeah, world, you should just hop into this world, you know? I should just open it up for you. You know? The odds of us finding each other are extremely slim. Bro, you're gonna plant a pumpkin and you'll be scraping it off a piece of forest floor. No, there's worse than forest floor. Look, there's like farmland. Look at this. Barren farmland. I'm scared I'm gonna make one of these. Although I have a lot of spare soil, so I don't think that will happen. No, but like honestly, we could overdo it. Yeah, I know. And I'm worried about the cabbages just doing that to my medium fertility, because then that would mean that they're locked behind high fertility or terra preta, which would not be ideal. But okay, come on. Yay. How long does this have? 2 days left. Perfect. That's good enough for me. Okay, we're fully fed, and we've got 5 more full meals. So let's find where we can start quarrying for some goodies. Of course, run past the farm again, because can't help but look at my crops. Although my one of the guys who follows along said that I can leave them fully grown until it starts getting colder or extremely hot. So they'll just stay until they reach a temperature they're not supported at, which is good to know. This is shale here. It is indeed. Boy. Man, it's just so dark. It's just crazy. Okay, and I don't think shale is a solid rock. Like, can I make a shale grindstone? I can't. Okay, so that's something I need to think about too in the future. But right now, all I care about is just getting some building blocks. I'm gonna break that. Okay. So we're gonna grab a bunch of this. I would say I bet on joining, but wilderness mode makes me rage so hard. Yeah, honestly, I feel you. I know. But it also makes winning so much more satisfying. I can't see anything right now without this torch, which is just criminally wrong. Maybe I should put, like, a blanket over my window, because I'm just getting nasty glare. Actually, you know what? If my stream suddenly dies, it's because I'm, like, moving my computer. But I just cannot with this glare. How is that worse? Oh, I see what's happening. There's a reflection off my wall. Because my blinds are closed. Walls are white. Oh, yes. I can see things now. Not kind of. At least a little bit better. But needing a torch in broad daylight, that's just nasty. World poked a bear. World was bitten to death. World starved to death, etc., etc. I know, but then one day when that doesn't happen... Oh, can I see without a torch now? Yeah, a little better. You'll be like, oh my goodness, I've done something amazing. And you'll feel so proud. And then you die. And then it's like, oof. And then it's like the middle of winter and you have nowhere to go. But it's also great when you find a temporal gear because you're like, yes, I can die once now. You know? It's very satisfying for that. But then, one day, world got... Oh, yeah. Straight up, though. That's true, but you won't, at least you won't be alone when you do that. And if you are, you're insane. And also, you better believe I'm going to be bringing, like, 2 temporal gears with me for that. Maybe more. Oh, gosh, that's... Oh, goodness, I don't want to think about that. Because that is going to be so much inventory I need. Gosh. Now, why'd you make me think about that? Ugh. Yeah, that is so far down the line right now that I just don't want to give it any thought. It's stressing me out. Okay. I don't know how many blocks of stone this is, but I think 2 stacks should be... What? 64... It will be equivalent to 64 divided by 4, which is 16 times 2, so it'll be 32 building blocks if I get 2 stacks. Okay. Mind my nasty math there. Really, I should have just said 1 stack of these is 16 blocks. Boom, I have 2 stacks. Okay, that's fine, actually. 4 more? 2 more. Ugh. Okay, home again, home again. I see a wild mushroom. I'm gonna munch on these. I do like that the first in-game year for new players, and in cases like this, is mostly setup. It's weird pacing, but I vibe with it. Yeah, honestly, I also vibe with it a lot. In fact, I really vibe with it. Oh my goodness, I actually got 4 berries from that. Incredible. Man, honestly, I was about to say, I wish I could grow berries, like, out of farmland, but I guess that's kind of what they just did with the fruit bushes. They just take forever to grow. Okay, down we go. Into the pit. These are good for 4 days. I think I'll leave them there, actually. Munch on this. It's a game of finding clay, which I think is up here. 34. That's enough, I think. Yeah. $44 blocks should be enough to replace everything. If I break this, does the barrel fall? It does. Okay, good to know. Place this here now. Take up the ground. Oh, there's charcoal down here. Huh. Okay. That's also good to know. Throw that in there. This place is gonna be looking spiffy. Not really. It's gonna be passable, hopefully. I guess I'll have a lot of spare blocks too. Like of conglomerate cobble. Really, it's gonna be the struggle of making the outside look, you know, acceptable. Can chests float? I feel like this is a horrible thing to test. Oh, they can. Goodness. Yeah, world, you should start a single-player vintage world. Just have fun in your own land, you know? There's something about it. There's something about solo that's intriguing. Probably a bad idea to be mining coal with a torch in your hand, but you know, I don't have much of a choice. Perhaps? Yes, you should, you should. It's a good game. And there's fun to be had. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep a charcoal pit in my house. There's definitely, I don't know, there's a vibe to it though. I guess it would give me a use for all that conglomerate that I just got. Okay, maybe I will. And... Thank you. Works for me. Okay. I also got to think about how I'm going to be expanding underneath. I kind of want to add another room down there, but I don't want it to look ugly. Let's do this. We finally can fix how this looks so we don't have exposed dirt in the house. Two of these. So those here, you know, don't want to waste for not commonly exposed pieces. All right. What could I do up here? I feel like I could do like a balcony or something, because it's a lot of wasted space. Or I guess it's not wasted, but it's like we could use it for something in addition to it being a roof. Especially since it's so flat. Okay. Do. Plop, plop. Man, how much conglomerate did I get? Was this from, like, a desert or something? Because I think I did get all this from a desert. It's just so much. I should have done this, but for shale. I wish it was a shale desert. Oh, that's a bonus block there? That's another bonus block. Maybe I'll take all this peat. Mine that down. Add you here. Can I break that like that? They can't. Hey, bonus blocks are bonus blocks. So. Okay. Nice. It's a bit of a short roof in there, but I feel like that could be used for something. And, you know, honestly, it justifies the charcoal pit a bit more if I've got extra space. Give me this. Put you here. This in here. Do I have a flower pot? I don't think I do. Wait a second. Did I run out of shale bricks? I thought I tossed a bunch on the ground. Did you guys see where that went? Give me that. Put you there. They fly outside. Huh. Am I blind? They're just secretly in my inventory? They're not. I did not see it, sadly. Okay. Oh well, we made decent progress. Does this have an exposed roof facing? It does. It's just a lot of extra texture that I don't necessarily need right now. I mean, unfortunately, same with this pillar here. I feel like that's very cursed, but, you know, it's also kind of funny. Right, so we got a bit more of this now, so we can... Okay, 4 more blocks. And a lot of, you know, conglomerate, which really I should be finding another use for. Maybe we should use conglomerate as the floor. That'd actually free up a lot of more shale as well. I'll probably do that. Although then I would have to get rid of this beautiful, beautiful thing. It's here right now. Okay, let's take up this floor, replace it with shale. Or, sorry, conglomerate. Okay. This here. Man, I've not had to reno a house like this before in Vintage. Typically, I just build something bigger. But I felt like obligated to, I don't know, preserve this house as much as I could. Just because it served me so well. Okay, give me that. Well, now I feel like I'm gonna run out of conglomerate. There's no winning right now. That stays, that would be so funny. Okay, no. 2, 3, 4. 3 of these. Put those there. I just gotta clear through this. Okay. Oh man, I need one of those stands so I can put all my little things in it. Is this gonna fall? Place your bets. I feel like it's not. Good. Wait, why is the anvil mold so pink? Oh, it's not cooked. I have it as a spare right now, because I know I will need it later. But I'm not anywhere near being able to actually cast it, so I haven't cooked it yet. Although, I guess there's no real harm in cooking it. Maybe I will. Okay, I got one of these. That there. I feel like I should do the whole rim up on this guy. Okay. Good. My goodness. Okay. Rip up this part of the floor. Oh, am I really one shy? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I got some more I can steal from the walls. Create these. Got the lovely loopy picture. Beautiful. Here. The lighting thing is just getting me so much, but like when I look on the stream, it is quite bright. So, really don't know how to feel about how bright it is. I feel like mobs will spawn just like about anywhere in this house, but you know, you can't win them all. Okay, so this is an out-facing bit, so I'm gonna make it into shale. Which, again, kind of sucks. Oops. Just because it's harder to get. And I don't have much use for conglomerate. Yeah, we'll have to chisel these up later to be more like each other. Any conglomerate poking out? Do not see any. This needs to get plugged. Is this the true middle of this? It is. So it needs to be a block here and here. And here and here. And also in that corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, nice. Probably think about getting it chiseled together. Yeah, I don't know about this charcoal pit. I think it's occupying too much space in the house, especially with the ladder. So I'm gonna dig it up. Can I mine underneath this? Please tell me I can. Thank goodness. One more. I guess I get to pick all this up now. We don't actually need it. Valid, valid? Yeah. Okay. Got a bunch of spare pine now. Some dirt for the pit. Perfectly enough. Good. Okay, it's looking more like a box in here, which, you know, is not necessarily what I was going for, but it's also more, I don't know. It feels more like a set structure, which I guess is kind of what we're going for. Let me take a gander outside. What's the rift activity? Medium? Okay, I'll be quick. I mean, it's all one color now. So that's... Ugh, gosh, it's still very ugly. It's still definitely a heap. What's this? Why was this here before? Was it connected here? I'm gonna break this. I have an idea. I can leave that there, maybe. I'm thinking of doing some odd fence shenanigans up here. Okay. I need a chisel. So I'm gonna make a chisel. Take you. Put you here. I actually don't have enough to replace that yet with my shale. Which is a bummer. Oh, I do actually. Hang on. Can work some magic. Awesome. One piece of charcoal. One ingot. Where are my ingots? No point in not fighting these guys, because if I get another temporal gear, we're like so chilling. Good, good. I hear you, Mr. Botorn. In a minute. Okay, where are you? Okay. Actually, wait. If oh, it does 2.8 damage, and that does 4.8? My goodness. Falcons do a ton of damage. Like nearly double. My goodness, I didn't even realize that room you cleaned up was ground floor. I assumed it was the cellar. Great improvements all around. I mean, thanks. I don't know what I'm going to use this top room for. The cellar really does need to get cleaned up, though. That's, I think, the dirtiest room in the whole house. Okay, munch on that. I'm not planning on going outside in the near future, so I'm just going to take off my armor. Tong time. Okay, this is workable. Chisel, 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 chisel. Where are you? There you are. This is gonna break in 2 hits. Okay, maybe not. I am excited for chiseling. This will be interesting. Granted, it's not the wisest thing to do with copper, but you know, might as well have some fun, okay? We've been stressing out, getting food. Now it's time to lay back, do some chiseling. You know, forget about the food problem. Totally don't make any more mistakes. Okay, let's just throw this into the farm. Hey, you know what? Kind of want to just, like, hit him with this. Will this burn you? Doesn't burn him. Also don't have armor on, so this is not... Is there another Botorn? Okay. Not the smartest things I'm doing right now. All things considered. Oh, it's got a hide on it. Okay. You know, I really don't know why all of these are pelts. Because I definitely did not, you know, use that much rendered fat. Unless I did, and I'm just crazy. Also, what is happening? Hello? Oh, this is that bug that I was talking about, where you can't pick up things even if they're the same. Okay. We've actually got enough rot now, though, to seal something to make compost. So that's huge. I guess I'll just throw the rest of the rot in there. We're one step closer to Terra Preta. Which, again, I don't actually know if I want to be making Terra Preta, but... Or I definitely do want to be making Terra Preta, but... What? That's extremely odd. Okay. If I want to be waiting for high fertility soil. Which, honestly, maybe once I have the stuff for Terra Preta, I'll begin my journey to try and get high fertility. But I highly doubt we'll be able to make good use of high fertility this season. So it can be a later thing. Okay, nothing's ready here yet. Now, put the tongs away. We head down here. We make our lovely, lovely extra bag, because we have enough fiber for that. This is good. This is great. How many does this give me? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's these ones. Go bye-bye. Fantastic. 2 extra inventory slots. That's big. It's huge. Okay. So, you may be wondering, why did you go through all that trouble to make a chisel? And the truth is, I actually didn't even need a chisel for what I want to do. But I want to chisel this guy and this guy into stairs. So now, there's a nice way up and down from here. And kind of eat these away. Does that go into there? It does. No, I'm okay with this being solid. Actually, am I? No, I'll do that. And then I can put a flower pot here later. And it will be nice and pretty. Because, you know, that's what counts. Now it's like I'm getting even more attached to my house, which means that I'm just surely gonna die. But, you know, you can't live forever. Now, the front of the house is definitely, there's something left to be desired. But, you know, put in some good old fences. And we get a little balcony going, kind of, sort of, vaguely. This is an odd one, but also it's kind of part of the charm of it being an old building. So, you know, and I gotta make sure I'm not turning everything into a box. So, you know, you can't fix everything. Now, I've got enough clay to just quickly fix up the top there. But with a song like this playing, I feel like I need to do something very exciting. And what is more exciting than clearing out my cellar? Oh, yeah. So, I'm gonna do that. And it's kind of cursed. I understand that. But also, I don't want to boxify my house. And it's already kind of getting boxified. Kind of want to carve like a window in here. But I feel like that's also just a mistake. Because people can shoot through them. Maybe a little expansion right in here might not be a horrible thing. Oh, I have an idea. And I would say it's a pretty good idea. So let me go harvest some crops really quick. Because I feel like turnips are going to be ready any second now. Well, there's so many here. Okay, but nothing's grown yet. Okay, never mind. So my idea, my brilliant idea, is to put a door right here. Which actually is perfectly in line with that door, which, you know, I don't know how to feel about that one necessarily, but what we can do is work some magic. Don't need that on me. Really, I don't need my armor on me either, but I feel like it's stupid to play on extreme difficulty and not have my armor. So, we're just gonna hang on to it. So, I need a shovel. And I will make myself a copper shovel, because I can. I don't have a shovel mold, so I do have to do it like this. But a shovel mold is probably smart to make. Right, so my plan here is to... Oh, I'm getting distracted by my crops. Okay, my plan is I'm gonna do a little, like, extension here, but it's not going to be made out of stone. It's going to be made out of wood and have like a thatch roof. And it's just going to be like for storing logs and things that, you know, reasonably you would store outside of your house. And it'll have like a hue-strung fence entrance. I think it will be good. With that said, I need to get a lot of thatch. Oh, actually, I don't need to get a lot of thatch. What I need to do is go raid my other house and just tear down the roof on it. Okay, you done yet? Yeah, okay, you're good. Put you there and shovelify. Heavy hit. Good stuff. That was... Just carry all of this across. It's actually perfect. Okay. So something I like doing with buildings is making a lot of like looping paths. Which, you know, isn't necessarily the greatest thing to do, but I don't know. I like things feeling very connected and like, I can move around my house in a lot of weird paths. Did that eat a thing of water? Surely not. Okay, so we needed this so I can clear this area a bit better. But most importantly, I need to head over to my old house. And grab all of that hue-strung, or hue-strung? Thatch roofing. Let's do that. And make something a little pretty. Oh, some more berries. Oh, a lot of berries. Nice. 5 berries. That's an all-time high. Okay, we can work with that. And cranberry? Are these strawberries? Cranberries, nice. Man, this is crazy. I mean, granted, most of those berry bushes just didn't give me anything, but hey, my fruit is extremely low, so I'm going to save those for winter when I'm going to go do something sketchy. If I can save those for winter, I actually don't think I can. Unless I make jam, but then I need honey. Which is also a little problematic. Lots of shrooms here. Should probably grab these too. Let's hope I actually get a good number of them. It's wacky that I am more likely to get mushrooms than I am berries from a berry bush. Seems incredibly cursed. left my shovel. I don't know why I left my shovel, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, there's a little music player here. Man, I'd like to make a resonator, to be honest. I've never made one of those before. In fact, I don't think I've made, like, any Jonas things ever playing this game. So, it would be a fun thing to do. Experience. Man, it's hard to imagine what it would have been like living in this house. Like, I was watching back my first stream, and I was kind of like, man, I wonder if there's anything, like, I missed. And, if anything, I was surprised as to how little time I spent in this hut. Like, I think I spent 1 or 2 days here. That's it. I don't want to go see Dave, just for the fun of it. Let's do it. Let's go say hi to Dave. Dave time. Where's my Davey boy? No Dave? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's kind of freaky how he shows up. Hi, Dave. Bye, Dave. Man, I don't know how big that guy is. He's, like, massive. Okay. I can't preserve these very well, so I'm just going to eat the berries now. Or at least a couple of them. Get my max HP up. Nada. No more berries. That would be too good. I honestly, like, I really could not care for berries in this run. The yield that they give me is just horrendous. I don't know, like, how I'm supposed to do anything. Okay. Let's throw those in there. Another door would be good, but you know, I can't ask for that yet. Okay. So, how big of an area do I actually want? At least like that. I'll probably have the door right here. Doesn't need to be very big. Big enough to store a little bit of wood. So that's at least 4 there, 4 here. Something mirrored might not be bad. I don't want to eat away at this mountain too much. I'll keep it relatively tame. I don't like that. Gotta let my creative juices flow. Okay. Like Rowan's house, I'm jealous, okay? I'm very jealous. So I need to lock in and make sure I'm not slacking in the building department. There's bones in there. I got bones on me. Just need 1 bone though, so. This up. Okay. Something like this. So yeah, I'm trying to mix a healthy amount of function with, you know, also looking nice. And hopefully I'm able to achieve that. Let's throw these berries in here. How long do they last? 3 days? Oh gosh, okay. It's not very long. Okay, we're almost out of time with food, which is also quite sad, but... So, for example, We're gonna stack wood here and here, and then we could put peat there. Like so. Which would mean that this block and this block need. So I need to pillar here a little bit. Unless I make it extra small. Actually, you know what? Why not? I'd rather, because otherwise it turns my house into more of a box. And again, it's not like I need a ton of space. Because I can just store stuff in chests, worst case. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I need to chisel away at this one more. Making it look as pretty as I can. Without being a complete box. Okay. Turn that up. 1, 2. Okay, how do I make the, the fence gates? Bamboo fence, wattle fence. I need a gate. Okay, wooden fence gate. Maybe it's in here. There it is. Rough hewn pine gate. Okay. And what does a normal pine gate look like? If it's too fanciful, I will not be using it. I think it would stick out like a sore thumb. So let's just make 2 normal, like, wattle gates. And let's use this. Okay, hello inventory, that is very full. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. So, sorry, how do we do this again? Oh, weird. But it gets me 2, so... it works for me. That's a very odd recipe. But I'm here for it. This. That's not the way I wanted that to face. Can I do it like this? I can't. Is there no way to orient this? That's very cursed. But, you know what? It's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. Not that I'm begging, but... Okay, go like this. That's a little odd that that doesn't connect there, but that's a problem for later. That does not work. We go here. Good. Like, nope. Like this, I think. Yep. Good. So then this one will be like that. Nice. Sneak. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. A yard is forming. I know. I'm very excited. Well, this is going to be a little, like... Because I got to try and keep things as safe as possible. So it's a little spot to store my goodies. Now, I could bring this up one more. Actually, I have enough to do that. So I might as well, right? So this was like this? Yeah, okay. And this was like this. Okay. 2, 3. It's nice that my old house is getting repurposed into this. Okay, no higher than this is good. And, I kind of want that old feeling, so I'm going to do one of these. Okay, good. Ooh, high potential future path that I can put here to get onto this part of the roof. Interesting. Flint, how was your day today? Today was a gong show. My days are typically gong shows. So I gotta think how much of my day was absolute gong. Yeah, I don't even know. I like, what did I even do today? That's the thing. If I don't write down everything I did at work, I come home and I'm like, what did I even do today? So, I had some meetings. That was fun. I was like, man, I finally have a moment to breathe. And then I deal with like sites that like get decommissioned and like moved around. So I had a bunch of those at the end of the day I had to organize and coordinate. So yeah, I was definitely sitting there most of the day and was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do in Vintage Story today. So my day was thinking about this very moment. Okay. I'm trying to think if there was anything remotely interesting. Oh, I like these shadows. They look nice. I'm very happy with this right now. What else can I use these for? Cabinets? Oh my goodness me. We can make things so pretty. Oh yeah. It's cabinet time. Throw these in here. I think I need more copper, like, thingies. I need 400 units to cast everything I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Food situation is, we're fastly approaching where we once were. So I gotta check on the farm again while that's cooking. Let's not forget that we have this cooking here. Because I tend to do that all of the time. Yeah, I really shouldn't be wearing my armor, but I don't need the spear. Belt should be sufficient. Okay, out we go. Beautiful. I love this. It's like a little safe spot. It's a little concerning I can't peek this corner when I come out because, if there's a bear or something nasty, I won't really be able to tell. Still 7, 11. Oh, are these growing? Oh, these are all 1 away. So, like, everything's about to pop, which is good. I don't know how much of it we're actually going to get. Probably not too much. 4 or 5, 4 or 5. Okay, good. I don't know, I'm suddenly feeling like this farm is not big enough, but it should be sufficient. Okay. In we go. Beautiful. It's still got a little ways to go. I'm just gonna look around downstairs and see kind of where I want to expand further. Okay, this block is stable, and it's dry shale. Shale dry stone. I need an ashlar block, which is formed from... Okay. Sorry, how do I make one of these ashlar blocks? I cut some slabs, and in order to make slabs, I need to cut one of these blocks. Okay, and those blocks I get from... Does it have to be polished? Oh, it can be shale rock. Okay, and shale rock's easy to get. Okay. Not too bad. I think... Like, this room needs to be fixed anyway. Like, it's such a mess down here, and I don't really want to just remove all this ruin stuff. But there's really, like, I can't use this room for anything, even with this all fixed. So I feel like I kind of need to. You know? And I feel like I can make it pretty, too. Ruined shelf lab equipment. May shatter if broken, can be repaired with glue. Like, when I repair it, does it look better, or is it just like I get this block? That's something I'll have to figure out. I can't make it... Oh, okay. Sorry, get rid of this. I need this here. Wow. Okay. 64 days. Okay, food's okay. 1 day left on that. 1 day left on this. I bet this is done now. And if it's solidified, I will cry. Okay, good. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. How do I make a trap for the chickens? Oh wow, those change color a lot faster now. I think it's like cattails, reed chest. Yeah, I can make it. Okay. But I somehow need to scare them into this. I guess I got a reed chest right here I could use. You know? It would be very nice to get some chickens going. It's just like this, right? Okay, good. So we got that. Go back up here. We don't need the tongs anymore. For right this second. So don't need this log. Okay, let us get a chicken. I do need a pen for him pretty much right away, though, which is also kind of problematic. But only slightly problematic. Let's do that. Okay, 23 should be fine. Let me go up top here and kind of see where we want to even have it. I don't want it that close to me because it's annoying. Something tall will be a future windmill, so I'm thinking like in there for a windmill. I could kind of do something here. Let me check these bodies of water. If they're not legible for future farmland, then I don't care too much. Nope, nope. And nope. Okay, cool. So I can put it pretty much right here. So let me just dig this up. Good stuff. Okay, so now the trick is somehow getting a chicken, and I think I need grain for that. I need to also dig a pit for them. It sounds delightful. It's already getting dark. Maybe that's a tomorrow morning thing. Super random aside, if an echo knight makes an echo... Wait, what? Yeah. And it's in another room, do they know if it gets destroyed? Oh, I hate that. Well, I mean, I can use my action or my... Like I can communicate... Oh, I can't communicate with it. I can take my attack action from the place of the echo, so, like, that would just not be doable. Right? Like, I'm wondering if, because you can take actions through it and do things through it, you know, it would be like, I don't know, it's just not something you could do. You know? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. I was thinking about it, like, if you suddenly, like, can't flex your arm because your arm's gone, I feel like, you know? I feel like you'd realize that that's, like, not something you can do anymore. Because it's like, I don't know. I think about it like an extension of you. But because you can move it, no action required. I mean, it's definitely a big deal. But no big deal. Yeah, side smirk. It's absolutely a big deal. You're gonna do something horrible. Are these still warm? I don't want to grab them in case they are. Okay, what do I not need on my chicken hunting journey? Actually, one thing I would say, the Echo Knight does get an ability that says when their Echo is destroyed, they can use their reaction to gain temp HP, which would make me believe that, you know, or maybe it's not a reaction, but it's like when it's destroyed, you can choose to get temp HP, which would make me believe that they are aware of when their Echo is broken. Just saying. Checkmate, atheists. I'm just kidding. I feel like I need some background on that joke. So I went on a trip one time, and it was like, I forget what we were talking about. But actually, like, I don't even know the background on it, but it was really funny when it happened. It was like something really mundane. That's a stronger case? Yes, it is a strong case. In fact, I think that's the case. Right there. I don't need this wood. I don't need that wood. Actually, you know, if I run into a bear, having 12 wood is not the end of the world. So, it's a pretty good thing. I'll bring spelt grain to feed the chickens with. Okay, sleepy time. We've got one serving left. Let's go catch me a chicken. And hopefully get a farm going. Oh, please don't eat through all my food before I... Okay. Is there anything else here I don't need? I probably don't need a bismuth pickaxe. That's fine. Again, really just trying to get good inventory before I run away. I do need my shovel. I don't need this hoe. I don't need this prospecting pick. Although, you know, actually I will take the prospecting pick, because you never know. Okay. Wow. Hello, Mr. Shiver. It's extremely bright out for 4:20 a.m. I just realized I also don't have my armor on, so that guy would have hurt pretty bad. Get out of here. Get out of my place. Gonna head out for a minute, but you've got some lurkers to keep you company, I suppose? Yes, there are some lurkers here. They do love their lurking. Would be nice if they would say hello. You know? Say something completely random. Ooh, my turnips are, or my parsnips are ready. You know? That's good. Oh! Oh! We got 3! That's good. That's big. That's huge. Amazing. That's actually way more than I thought I was going to get, so... No complaint from me. Okay. Let's throw this inside. And go get me some chickens, because... The day is young. And we can do that. Chicken time. Chicken time. Okay. Oh my goodness, Tyler Robertson. You know, I'll be honest with you, man. Every time I reach out to the chat and it's full of lurkers, nobody says anything. So, you know, you are the first lurker to come forward. How are you doing, my good pal? I hope your day has been absolutely splendid. I hope you know that responding to me means I will yap at you now. You are the target of my yapping. So I hope you understand that. Okay, where? There were some chickens over yonder. EP's on my way. Still got some good food on me. I see not where the chickens could be. More cranberries. Oh! Oh no! The chicken is dead. It's been splendid. Amazing. And I'm fine with yapping. Been filled with a vintage story. Wait. Been filled with a lot of vintage story as well. You've been playing? You've been watching? What are you up to? Is that chicken dead? Oh, it's not. Okay, good. Sucks that there's a rift here right now. Both? I mean, amazing. Fantastic. Have you seen the challenge that I'm doing? Like, are you aware of how horrible I've made my life by doing this? Honestly, if we get one hen right now, when my brain is too tired to plan, I just kind of digest. You know, that's very fair. Where'd the chicken go? I was not looking, and now I'm... Oh, there it is. Okay. We gotta scare it back across the water. I have not. This is the first time seeing you. So in the description, it details everything. This is like horrible mode on Vintage Story. Just so you know. Like, I've been breaking fully grown turnips and not getting any... Okay, now I just gotta let them be. Look at these chickens. Come on, come on, come on. Get them, get them, get them. Come on. Did it miss? Did it seriously miss? Is that how that works? Oh, and it's a rooster, too. I don't even want a rooster. Okay, give me this, give me this. It eats the stick? Oh, my goodness. Come on. Nasty. Well, in short, Tyler, basically, I get way less of everything. I'm, like, banned from using a bunch of stuff. So... really, it's just Vintage Story, but I ask myself why every second that I'm playing. Okay, where's a hen? I need a hen. Is that a hen there? That is a hen. Okay. How do I sneak across the water and capture that hen? There's really not a good way. Oh, there's a hen there too. Okay, wait. So if I sneak up here... does sneaking actually change my detection range? Okay. If I put this here, come on, and I put the food in it, run away. Maybe they'll check it out. I'm gonna eat my beef stew as I watch them. Ah! Causing the existential questions I see. Yes, really. Oh, please, come on. Yeah. Okay, let's go. That's good. Oh, I can't pick it up because inventories. We'll do this. Okay, let's go. Let's get this chicken back. Congrats. Thank you. This is good. This is big. For a second, when I went underwater there, I was like, man, I would not be surprised if the chicken just instantly died if you went underwater with it. I'm glad that's not the case. Also, Tyler, you know, you've played Vintage Story before, so I'm going to ask you a question. Actually, 2 questions, because I'm very interested. 1, can you farm bunnies? Is that a thing that you can do? And 2, have you beaten Chapter 1 or Chapter 2? I'm curious, because a lot of people I talk to just have not. Like, a lot of people that play Vintage just haven't beaten Chapter 2. Or 1. Okay, let's get this Hugh Strong fence. Okay, you got 23 hours in it. Honestly, I feel like this is nice and symmetrical. I could just chicken farm right there. Just kind of a vibe, but, you know, I won't. Okay. So, Mr. Chicken Farm. Oh, bloop, bloop. I don't want it very close to this, because I don't want creatures jumping in here and eating them. I've only played like 30 or 40 hours so far, so I've really gotten past the Bronze Age. Still pretty new to it all. Honestly, you are in the golden spot for Vintage Story. I think like that hour range is the most fun I had with the game. So, congrats. I will not spoil anything for those chapters, do not worry. Because I value the new player experience just so much. It was just so amazing. I had the privilege of going through it with my brother, so we were both brand new to the game. And we just had a ton of fun with it, so really do enjoy. And if I start approaching chapter 1 or like spoiler stuff, I will not say a word. And hopefully you're not spoiled on it, because again, it's just such a treat going through it. Oh, definitely don't worry about spoiling, because I've watched many playthroughs. No, Tyler. It's okay. Honestly, like, it was so nice going through it with no spoilers. There's just so much that I learned, like, just from going through it. Or, not even that I learned, it's just, I don't know, it was, like, I went in, like, okay, it's kind of like, this is like Minecraft, this game, okay? And the things that the game does, and I'm like, what? Minecraft would never do this, and it was so much fun. Honestly, the story isn't all too important for me. I just love all the mechanics. Fair enough. Fair enough. I love survival games. So, and I like story stuff too. And this is just a perfect blend of them for me. So I was pleasantly surprised with how deep the story was. Because I definitely bought this game and was like, okay, it's just a survival game. And then I was like, wait a minute. Why are they cooking? And then the rest is history. This is a really tiny pen. I don't know if I should be expanding it a touch. So I could bring it this way. And I could build more Hugh Strung fence. 4, 5, 6. I think if I break these, I might have enough. Maybe not. It's only 3. And the odd shape is intentional because, well, I feel like it. And if I have 2 gates, that gives me 2 more pieces, which is perfect. Oh, but I already have a gate on. Okay. Put a gate here. Darn. I think there's no good way to do this, so I'll just trim this one in. Works for me. Alright, let's let the chicken loose. Hello. I hope you're doing well, chicken. Yeah, survival indie game no less. But this one is just one of many examples of how small studios of dedicated artists can outdo all of these massive and frankly inefficient studios. Absolutely. I mean, honestly, there's I know the team, like the Vintage team, was concerned about their team getting too big. Just because once it gets to a certain point, it's hard to, like, I don't know, at least people say it's hard to focus on things, and I don't even know what I'm saying. They were saying that they were worried about their team getting too big, so they wanted to split off and work on a separate game as well. But, man, listening to them in interviews is, like, the funniest thing ever. It's quite frankly, like, amazing. I'm not sure if you've seen the interviews with them recently. Kind of what they're wanting to add to the game. But it's really neat. Okay, I need a nesting box. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna go catch another chicken right now. Because it wasn't that bad, and if I can get myself another, like a rooster, chillin'. Yeah, cohesion, exactly. You have the word for it. Thanks for the assist. 4 hours left. Oh, 15 hours? Okay. 2. I'll do 2 mushrooms and 2 black currants, because why not? Make a nice healthy diet. Don't know if this will cook. I'll throw 1 more in. Okay. That should be fine by the time I get back. Hopefully I can catch one quickly. Be on my merry way. Where am I? This way. But yeah, if you haven't heard their recent interview, they're talking about how, like, well, the guy was like, yeah, what do you guys think is, like, missing from the game? And one of the devs was like, yeah, you know, I really want to add more, like, ways players can do tailoring and, like, custom carpets and stuff. And honestly, there's such, like, a wholesome vibe with them. I don't know, I just vibe with it a lot. So. And then the other guy, like the main guy, he's got the cookie emoji. He was talking about adding minecarts and such. And I think that's awesome too. Honestly, I don't know how they're going to do minecarts, because by golly, they're going to be really expensive. Hi, wolf. Do I have my armor on? I do. Yeah, come get me. Come on. You hiding? Really? Let's put a shield on, you never know. Might get jumped. He's over there. Can't have this guy running around. It's too dangerous. Okay. Also, Tyler, you know, if you're new to the channel and everything, I also do horrible cooking stuff, where I make dishes from Vintage Story, which is probably my more popular series at the moment, but, you know, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Wait, they're coming over here. Let me just do that, and throw this in there, and then run away. Okay, hopefully we get a rooster, and honestly, if we don't, that's okay too. If it's another hen, I'm okay with that. Oh, come on, please. Yeah! Okay, dude, we're getting very lucky right now. I love how much quality content they just keep adding. Do you know if they plan to say, okay, this is finished now, it's just gonna be just developing forever? They do have an end in sight. They did disclose that, because I think they're planning like 8 chapters, which is an insane amount of content, considering it took me 200 hours to beat chapter 1 and 2, like going in blind. But they said that probably wouldn't be done forever. But I don't know, I feel like there's a ton of stuff that they can add to this game that really it could keep developing. Like they could just continuously add and add and add. The fear with that obviously is like it'll end up something like Minecraft, where the updates become, dare I say, a little bland. But you know, it is what it is. Rooster and a hen, amazing. Oh, and you're tracking what you've eaten. Hang on. Do I even want a rooster in here? Because if I start feeding them, then this guy's just gonna eat a bunch. And then this hen is just gonna be, I don't know, not ideal. Like, it's just gonna be, like, the hen will eat and poop eggs, but the rooster's just gonna eat it and not do anything. Okay, maybe I'll try for another hen. I don't know. I feel like it's good to probably breed these guys so they don't get spooked, but who knows? I'll throw in some. Oh, I can hear them now. That's nice. That's very homey. Rice grain, rye grain. I can feed them. That should be fine. Let's eat this. Nearly full. Okay. wood. There's none down here. Right. Yeah, oversaturation is what I'm worried about, but it sounds like they have a good idea. I hope they stick to it. Yeah, well, like in the interview, they were even asked, like if they'd add some like fantasy medals to the game, you know, and they were like, no, we're not gonna do that. And I think there's something interesting about that too, because there's definitely some fantasy elements to this where it's like you get your Jonas devices and stuff. I think from a writing standpoint, there is something very neat about, you know, having like the top tier stuff be like something man-made, where it's like, no, steel is the best, and that's what they're planning on doing. And I think it's neat because the game is in a world that's very like wrecked and like eldritch horror-y. But when they have steel being the top thing that you do, it's like that's like a victory for humanity, where it's like it's not hopeless. Like we have something that's the best, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was like cool Jonas equipment and such. But I think, you know, if they're planning on having steel be the top, there's something poetic about that. That's very neat. At least I think so. If that made absolutely no sense, then I apologize. But I think it's neat. And I'm very curious to see where the story's going in general. So what are these? Red currant bush, 15% yield, 15% yield. Oh, these are great. Matures in about 29 days, weather permitting. Healthy, young. Good. Very good. Is there anything growing in here? Are the onions done? The parsnips are done. The onions are thinking about being done. Yeah, 2 parsnip seeds. That's good. Those are still going. Man, everything's like 1 away. Keeping fantasy metals out also keeps the mysteries around Jonas parts and that ancient story. Yes, I agree. I think, like, obviously there's some fantasy with Jonas parts. That's, you know, it's nice. It's like there's a mystery there, and, you know, I don't think it's ever something that you'll probably fully understand. You'll probably know why people were making them, I could expect, maybe later down the road in a future chapter. But I don't think you'll ever be able to make Jonas part things or, you know, really engage with them on that level of being like, oh yes, we get all these different metals and put them together. But yeah, no, I agree. And I like the mystery. I really like the mystery of this game. And I like that when they update it, they actually don't show you everything that's been added. There's something about that too that's good. Where it's like they'll hide the update from you. And I respect that. It keeps the mystery alive for players who are new or wanting to engage with it without spoilers, but also still watch the update videos. Okay. So, I guess I go for another chicken right now. I do have my hand basket. I don't have any sticks. I can get those on the way. And I'm out of spelt grain, so we'll grab that. Can I enter through? Oh yeah, that's fun. That's a fun way to get into my house. Okay, I got 3 left, so 3 more attempts. That should probably do it. I would not be surprised if we get it on the last one. But I guess we're just going for the hen now. Okay, let's go. Honestly, I'm very curious to engage with Dave some more. I bet he's probably going to be like a chapter 8 thing. I've got like my hunches for what's going to happen. I guess I can talk about that. Oh my goodness, just a commenter, you've joined the party. Welcome, my buddy. I was just yapping with Tyler here, who's a very cool individual. So cool, in fact. I hope they stick around for future streams because chatting is fun. Oh yeah, Dave. So like I'm thinking personally, and I could be way off course here, and if the devs are listening, feel free to, I don't know, do whatever you want with what I'm about to say. I feel like it's gonna be a chapter thing where it's like, oh no, Dave, the Rift Walker, is gonna do something. We have to, like, stop him from entering or doing something. I don't think we're ever gonna fight Dave, because he's just, quite frankly, too large. And honestly, I do not see a world where a Seraph, the character you play as, fights Dave. Like, I feel like it's like a calamity that you have to try and prevent, is what Dave will be. Incomprehensibly. Yeah, honestly, though. I'm gonna put this here and load it up. Honestly, if the rooster starts coming for it, I might just take him out with my bow. Sorry, is that a rooster there, too? It is, okay. I'm gonna go around the hill and spook them. Oh, never mind. Perfect. Please, please, please. Fingers crossed. Maybe we'll meet Dave's relatives. Honestly... Oh, no. Get out of here. Wow. Of course the hen is still there, and I don't want that. I feel like you're gonna get spooked and run away. Does this actually work? Like, if I sneak like this, I feel like I'm just gonna see the hen running across to the other side. Shoot, I stood up. I shouldn't have. Okay, they're running. That's fine. We can work with that. You! That's free meat. I don't even know who Dave's relatives would be. Is Dave even the first one? Probably. Maybe not, though. Also, like, the fact that most of the monsters are just people? That's kind of concerning. So, I don't know. There's just so much going on that it's hard to even predict anything. And the devs even said that themselves, which was just, I think, the funniest part of the interview. The interviewer guy was like, yeah, well, do you guys, like, you got stuff planned for chapter 3? And they're like, we got an idea for it. The interviewer was so miffed about it. He's like, really? You have, like, an idea? He's like, yeah, I got some stuff I'm planning. I'm like, I've never supported it more. Okay, hopefully... Uh-oh, where'd the chicken go? Okay, I gotta go around. Please don't run away from me. Really? Really? I want to scare you back that way. Oh, there's a boat torn there. No, the rooster's gonna get it. Oh, come on. MLG. Oh, the water. Yeah, I gotta take this guy. Oh, wait. It's kind of hurting me. Are you not dead? Okay, you are dead. Good. Did I catch the rooster? If I did, I guess I gotta keep him. Ah, I did catch him. Dang it. I don't want the rooster. I love fluid storytelling. Honestly, yeah, I mean, like with these guys, I respect it. Because they're doing a good job. And as someone who plays Dungeons and Dragons, like, it's good to have an end goal in mind where it's like, this is where I want the story to go. And then you kind of fill it out as you go, and it's like, yeah, I kind of want to do this, and you might get new ideas and stuff. And, you know, as it stands, they're doing a great job with the storytelling, so I have zero complaints. It's kind of a bummer that I got another rooster, but I bet the comment section will tell me that it's actually good that I'm just getting more chickens. So... good, but I only have one more grain to try and catch the hen, which is maybe a bit of a bummer. Oops. Right, so I need a stick. Do I even try? I feel like I should try. I go from start to end to middle when making story. That's, yeah. I mean, also, it really depends on what kind of story you're making. Like, yeah, like if it's a really long story, you probably want to just plan by arc. Or if you're ended so far away, you do like, I'm going to do this arc like this, I'm going to do this arc like this. Honestly, it's a shame that we're talking about storytelling and World is not here, because World's been running a D&D game for like 8 years. So, you know, if you want to talk storytelling, and also has like an English degree, so, you know, if there's anyone who's qualified to talk about story writing, it's World. Okay, back to the chicken, and we're going to catch the chicken, and we're going to be in such a good spot. It'll just be peachy. Okay. One chicken remains. And really, it's the chicken I wanted the whole time. See a fox over there. Hopefully they didn't take out the hen, because the hen was kind of in that area. Oh my goodness, they probably did take out the hen. I gotta go protect the hen. Although I guess if we're able to breed the chickens now, it's not like paramount that I get another hen. It would just be nice. And honestly, I might put this hen elsewhere. I don't see where the hen is, though, which is a shame. Darn. Nada. Rye grain, let's grab that. Rye seeds. Did you all see the chicken? I do not see the chicken. But I saw a fox, which is, you know, sad. Oh, is that chicken? No, it's mushrooms. Are those like chicken of the woods or something? So I get a fool's cone cap. No! Of all the names for the mushroom that I thought was a chicken, that I feel like is the most I got you name. You fool. You thought the fool's cap was a chicken? Bamboozled. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm getting another hen, which is, I don't know, it's kind of sad. It's unfortunate. Unless it's somewhere out in the water or went closer to my house. The game's out to get you. Honestly, it's always out to get me. I fear. Oh, hello, chicken. No, please don't run away. Dang it. How do I sneak up here? And ooh, that's the wrong button to sneak. Which is kind of what you asked for. Honestly, yeah. Blim, what was your favorite class in high school before you graduated? So I'm gonna be real. There's like my favorite class while I was in school, and then there's my favorite class while I was out of school, like in hindsight. In school, 100% was woodworking. Like my woodworking experience in school, I think anyone would be envious of. Because I graduated through COVID. Sorry, I gotta just do one of these. Okay, let's hope that chicken calms down. Oh, it can't go. Good. Okay, let's just watch that trap. So my graduation was, yeah, during COVID. So my basically, without going into depth, how my blocks worked at school, they were messed up real bad. So I'd have like multiple spares and all sorts of just jank where it'd be like, oh, I'm in like I'm my A block and there was like a B. Anyway, like I'd do 1 week of having like socials and then the next week it would be like remote. So anyway, needless to say, my woodworking class was like up to 4 hours long sometimes, and it was me and my buddy in there. And then I'd have spares. So I just hang out with the woodworking teacher and go like fix light bulbs around the school. So it was actually just fantastic. And, you know, I was good buddies with the teacher. It was honestly just fantastic. Now, in hindsight, I still agree that was probably my favorite class was woodworking. But I do have a knack for physics and math. I do really like those. So, I can't ignore that either. Did I waste more arrows? I'm sad I didn't hunt that down. So to answer your question, yes, woodworking and physics. I didn't actually like math that much in high school. It was mostly a thing I needed to do. Hi, bear. I was just thinking, like, this feels like an area where there would be a bear. Okay. Let me grab this and this. And spook the chicken. Back this way, please. Up and over. Okay, that should be fine. I can see the trap from here, so I'll just keep doing this. Actually, I'll just get a better angle. Math is low-key easy. Everyone always complains for no reason. Honestly, math, I like math because of physics. Because if you're just learning math for the sake of math, it's like, why am I doing this? And everyone's like, you'll never use this. And it's true. You probably won't ever use it. But, like, I don't know. When you actually have like an applied reason to use the math, it's a lot more fun. But that's just in my opinion. And I'm just a yapper on the internet, so. Okay, I don't think this chicken is wanting to cooperate with me. Can I break this and get my... Oh, awesome. Let's do that. Now, where did this chicken go? See if I can nab him before the sun goes down, but I'm beginning to doubt. Yeah, I didn't like learning, but I had below an A in any math class. I just remembered everything from class. Nice. No, that's good. That's solid. But, like, I don't know. For me, like, the draw was, like, physics was a lot of fun because it was, like, projectile motion, for example. It's like, oh, you launch the ball. And then for some reason, my brain made the connection one day, and it was like, wait a minute. I can pretend that the ball is, like, anything I want. So then the meme in university for me was, like, I was the fish guy, where I'd somehow find a way to make every question about fish. And it was quite amusing. At least to me. Okay, I see... This is extremely dangerous up here. I don't know where that chicken went. And at this point, I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to walk home. Because I am starving and I don't want to eat anything I have on me. Oh, it's chicken. Of course. Of course. Maybe I can just scare it back to my house. That might be a good idea. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, good. This way, you chicken. Keep going. Yeah, you've told me about the fish before? Yeah. It's kind of my thing. It was physics, math, or math. My goodness, I feel like I'm dying right now. Physics with fish was the thing I wanted to do. And if small creator discovered, hello! Bob the Potato God 1979. Welcome to this lovely stream of vintage quality where I suffer through brutal difficulty. In the description, there's a list of all of the horrible things I've done to make this experience more enjoyable to watch, but significantly less enjoyable to play. So if you're interested in that, you should check it out. In a sense, we're all fish. That is something that I definitely would have said in university. Just to mess with people. This is actually amazing. We can just catch the chicken now. Go up here. Hopefully I don't cause a landslide that just takes it out. Okay, eat the food, chicken. I know you wanna. Fish with lung and leg? Absolutely. Beautiful. Also, Bob, if you're interested in watching someone cook vintage story stews, I also do that from time to time. Like in real life. And they're typically pretty horrible. But, you know, again, if that's something that interests you, I'd recommend you check out some of my shorts, because they're pretty fun. And one of the times I think I almost threw up. It was, like, actually horrible. Oh, okay. I know you want it, chicken. I think I'm just gonna keep this one as my pet. Flint, I'm still waiting for rock soup. I didn't... Okay, so honestly, I don't even see that you said... Oh, for the soup. I just know you're talking about the rock soup. You know, maybe just a commenter, if, your settings... Oh, I know. They're horrible. Did I catch you? No. Okay, I don't think the chicken's hungry, to be honest. I'm gonna leave and come back, because... the chicken can do its own thing. One of these days, you will crack under the pressure. Godspeed. Thank you for tuning in, Bob the Potato. Take care. Hopefully, maybe I'll see you around. Oh, I'm stuck. But yes, thanks for stopping by. Fare thee well. Okay. Need to eat something. I'm dying. I am dying. Oh, I'm sick. I left one in here. I knew I'd come back starving. Less than an hour. Let's cook that. I got work in the morning. Happy to have discovered you. Well, I'm very thankful that you are chatting. I love having more chatters. It's fantastic. Okay. I don't know what commenter's talking about, but we want the soup. Dang it. No. I have to... So, just a commenter wants me to make... Now, for reference, the series is about making vintage story recipes and then eating them. And for some reason, just a commenter wants me to make rock soup, which, you know, you've played Vintage Story for 40 hours, and I'm sure you're aware that rock soup does not exist. But at this point, I might just have to do it for the bit. But then I'm setting the precedents for, like, people just suggesting random things and me cooking them. Which I feel like could be very dangerous, because there's uranium in this game. But it does exist in our hearts. Yeah. Fair enough, just a comment. I respect that. Just don't suggest me to make uranium soup, and then I'm chilling. Really, I should be thanking you for such a tame suggestion. Now that I've said that, just a commenter's gonna latch onto uranium. Oh, dang, nothing. Oh, two full-grown turnips and no turnips? Dude. Oh well. You win some, you lose the rest. Nothing. I'm sticking with my good old rock soup. Okay, that's valid. I respect the consistency. And these are like just itching to be done growing. All of them. I bet those will grow tomorrow. Uranium is way out of your price range and legal range? Yeah, fair enough. But doesn't 1 gram of uranium have over like 1 billion calories? Yeah. Situation would be solved. Just say, that's true. No, that's not, you're not wrong. It's not a bad idea. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, my food situation. I need that chicken. Need this. Yeah, let's go check on the hen. See if it's around. Hopefully it is. It's just over yonder, I think. Ooh. Just put out 12 torches. Nope, didn't get caught. It's there, but now I'm out of sticks. Oh, it's just, it didn't get used. Okay. Let me move it. Maybe the chicken's just not hungry anymore. I've been feeding it so much. This right here. Put a torch there for Mr. Chicken. Find the massive skeleton down there. From the previous victim of the pit. Super bulking food? True, or at least we hope so. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, yeah, you know, I'm actually by a large plot of open property that I can do whatever I want. I'm actually just gonna go mining for uranium. Yeah, that chicken is gonna spend some time. I just have to check in every like 12 hours in game, so it doesn't like starve to death. All these poor chickens, freaking them out. All right. Well, I think I'm probably gonna end stream here. What was that? Did it just fall over there? I went half an hour longer than I had originally anticipated, but it was lovely having the extra people pop in. I will be streaming on Thursday around the same time, 5:30 to maybe 7 or 8-ish. So if you're around, please do stop by. It was lovely having you. And next time we will probably work on the chicken pen a bit. And oh, I'm gonna log off with no food. I feel like that's just criminal to myself. So I'm gonna eat these. Cool, cool. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Tyler. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys later. And have a lovely rest of your Tuesday afternoon and evening. Base building stream when? That's probably the next one. You missed the first chunk of this, which was refurbishing this. There's a little expansion here. Just trying to make it look a little prettier. We also have a balcony up here. I'll show you. You know, just some little things and tweaks. Some stairs. And this and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, fare thee well. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Bye-bye. How do I turn this off? Oh, there we go. Just so you know, that's a bit. I do that every stream. Take care.